Today we're gonna learn how to make a cake. It's gonna be simple by David. Yeah, basically that. So what we're gonna learn. Contents in this presentation, we're gonna talk about the ingredients used and their roles, a few types of the cakes. We're gonna talk about the procedure in bakery of a cake, and finishing, which is literally called icing. Ingredients and their roles. Basically, these include butter, baking powder, eggs, flour, milk instead of water, salt, and sugar. Those are in the next page. Butter is a solid fat preferred to the rest of the fats. It has flavor with its melting point lower than that of the body. For this reason, you find cookies melt in your mouth before swallow because in them is incorporated butter. It adds moisture and is a leavening agent. When I talk about leavening agent, I mean those which can make your material rise on application of heat. I mean it goes larger than the original raw before heating. Baking powder is a leavening agent which causes your butter to rise. It has an inbuilt acidic ingredient, unlike baking soda. Too much of it will cause a bitter taste, while too little causes a tough cake with a little volume. Baking soda is a pure sodium bicarbonate and must be used in pair with an acidic ingredient like yogurt, chocolate, or honey. The eggs are mostly adding a volume to our bake. They bind the product together. If you use a whole egg, it will be adding flavor, it will be binding, thickening, or glazing. Egg white only is a drying agent. It adds moisture and stability to our cake. If you use egg yolks, those ones are contributing to the texture and the nice flavor they do have. Flour. In a bakery, of course, the flour holds ingredients together. It's the major role it does. We usually use heat, and the flour protein in it plus heat and moisture form a gluten. Milk. The milk protein softens, contributes to moisture, and adds color and flavor. It strengthens the butter or the milk protein is basically caffeine and contributes to butter. Back a little while, we talked about butter. Butter in Uganda is basically Prestige or Blue Band. And if you want a harder cake, you can use Blue Band. Or if you want a softer one, you can install Prestige. Right. Salt is a major ingredient. Even though our type is a sugary one, if no little salt is added purely, the taste of your cake will be bland. And it preserves the flavor we put and the color in the flour. That's the major role of salt. If you don't put it, will taste bland. Sugar, of course, is a natural sweetener. It adds texture, which will be like soft, like moss, leavenings, and it works in conjunction with fat, eggs, and liquid ingredients which you put. Some of the flavors that are usually used are commonly having several colors and several scents. For example, banana is yellow and is more so common in bubblegum, those who like tasting it. Lemon is green, strawberry is maroon, coconut is colorless, and many more others like vanilla. These are the basis of several types that you install, like chocolate, apple cinnamon, carrot, and vanilla cake. The procedure is what we're going on to next. Prepare your pans before pouring any butter. You first flour them or line them with wax inside to avoid sticking of the cake onto the pan. Ingredients must be at room temperature to perfectly and easily blend with others. Except the eggs, you don't need that for so long for food safety, they might go bad.